Hey there people, it's Robert again, and I'm going to show you how to combine C#, PHP, JavaScript, HTML, and SQL and make them all work together on a web page. So here we go. Let me show you the application first, which you've seen it before in my other two videos. And here it is. So basically we can go through the list and look at the pictures and the email and all that stuff. See, there's Tom Dooley and John Doe, Cindy Solo, and these are all fictitious people, so they don't really exist. Nothing about these people really exists. So now, had some people request, how do you make it come up on an HTML page or a web page? So this is the same data. As you see, I'm scrolling through it here, and I'm retrieving all this data using PHP and HTML from the SQL table, not from the C# program. There's the email. Of course, I don't have an email configured like Outlook or anything like that, so this is going to mess up here in just a second if I click it. See, it goes to load my email because I picked Gmail, but whatever. So let me get the page loaded again. Yeah, somebody requested, how do you get all the data in the SQL table to pull up on a web page? So you use PHP, and you can use JavaScript or whatever, but I used PHP and HTML to do this. I mean, you could make an entire web page with PHP. You can do it in Perl. Perl's real powerful, but it sure is difficult to understand. So anyway, here's the page again. This is the code. So this is HTML and PHP. Here's my hover script that I downloaded from this codehandling.com website. Here's where the PHP starts. I'm defining my connect to the SQL database here. So here's the database variable, and I'm using it in the MySQL select database statement. Here's the query statement for the SQL, and I'm assigning that to the SQL variable. Okay, now these are the variables that are in the field of the SQL table, and I'm just assigning it to a variable to make it easier to use. Here is how I define getting the images. Okay, that's the end of the PHP. Now I'm going to start a table with HTML. And then we're going to go back to the PHP so we can create a loop. So we're going to assign rows is equal to the MySQL fetch association using the SQL that we defined up above, right here. So now we're going to use the echo command and echo HTML and PHP together. And you can see this one line here. Can get long, but you can break it up so it's easier to read. So this is all the HTML here. Then we're doing the period, which is a concatenation, so it joins them together right here. And then we're using rows sub image, which I defined image above as image name. Okay, so it goes from here to here. Okay, then from here we're going to add the rest of the HTML code to size the image for the width of 100 and the height of 100. And notice the carriage return, the backslash n on the end of the line. That's I'm trying to format the source when you go to view the page source. So you do this, go here. It's in Firefox. So right click, go to view page source, and see I kind of got it formatted right. but it's real difficult. Besides, this is just to view the HTML. It's the page source of this. And if you work at it, it's kind of like doing a report. So anyway, this is the rest of the code here. So it's just a matter of combining the PHP with the HTML. So this is the actual code. This is the code that does the work here. Basically, that's it. And I'm using this Notepad++, which is really cool for doing your typing in and stuff. And I use FileZilla to upload it and download it and all that stuff. So basically, once you create a basic page, then you upload it to FileZilla, then close out the editor. Then if you right-click in FileZilla on the index or whatever the file is you're working on, then it'll open it up. You type it all up, then you save it, and it will import it or upload it back to your host. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the coding. There's so much stuff you can do with all this stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. Go through the records, see, watch. Go down to Tom Dooley. His picture zooms up. That's the JavaScript that I found on that website. And I'm going to do is to includes, and every image that it finds, it will pop up the picture like that. Go to the next record. Cindy Solo. And here's Karen Williams. Like I said, these are fictitious people. These people don't exist, or at least as far as my database, they don't exist, because they're just made up. Susie Sunshi. Okay, go to the last record, and that's me. And scroll down to the bottom. There's my information. All the information is the same because it's retrieving it all from one place in the SQL table up on GoDaddy. That's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll keep adding to this program.